There's a piece going around right now where all the girlies are going crazy over a statement that Ben Horowitz made, where he says that billionaires prefer black women because they are loyal and they guard your assets.
That sounds crazy. Even a statement like that, and for black women to acknowledge that, saying that black women are loyal and they guard your assets. That sounds like he's describing a guard dog. When I first heard that, I was like, why would they be happy about that? Okay, here we go.
I say this as a super fan of Ben Horowitz and as someone who's been a direct recipient of funding through the TXO initiative.
The TXO initiative or opportunity was introduced in 2020. And if you look here, the initiative was also known as the TXO initiative, is a program from Andreessen Horowitz. That name sound familiar? That helps emerging cultural entrepreneurs build successful companies through funding, training, and mentorship. Ben, name sound familiar? Ben and Felicia Horowitz have matched $5 million in donations to the fund. So there were some black women like this young woman right here. They benefited from that initiative and they received money to start their own like tech businesses. So she referenced that and she was basically saying a tweet is not enough. We need more funding. And as we all know, black women have the hardest time starting businesses because their businesses don't last long and they only generate about $24,000 a year. And we all know in the black community, black men own the majority of businesses. I believe it's around 55% of black-owned businesses are owned by black men, 37% are owned by black women, and the rest are shared between both black men and black women. So that disproves that narrative that black women continuously go around saying that they own the most businesses in the black community. No, they are the fastest growing entrepreneurs between a significant year span after COVID, or you see 19, but that doesn't mean that they own the most businesses. This stuff can all be looked up either on Google or you can go to my page and type in the truth about black business. And I got multiple videos on this stuff.
When it comes to investing in black women and black-led businesses, because we have the same perspective. We guard your assets, we are loyal, and we know how to make things grow from almost nothing. So I want to see that follow through when it comes to funding black women and people of color and just changing the entire dynamic of venture capital and who gets access to venture capital.
She said a white billionaire said that black wives are for grown-ups and other races of men are agreeing and saying they really do prefer black women for happy and stable relationships. And black men are upset about this. So to everybody in the chat that was saying, who said black men were upset? Black women said black men were upset, even though I only seen one black man do a video. And I quote, billionaires prefer black women. They are loyal and guard your interests. Black wives are for grown-ups. And this was supposedly quoted by billionaire Ben Horowitz. Remember, I just mentioned the TXO initiative. Him and his wife donated that $5 million. That's them right there.
Ben Horowitz has said billionaires prefer black women and some black men are upset. But do you know what's so funny is every time one of these black men who don't date black women, and I have met several, every time one of these black men who don't date black women is called out for it, what do they say? It's just a preference. It's just a preference. I'm not racist. I'm not colorist. It's just a preference. Oh. So it's okay to have a preference, just not when we're the preference.
Y'all seen that billionaire that said that billionaires prefer black women because they know how to protect their assets? Duh. He said that we're loyal and we protect their investments and their interests. If anybody asked me, you could start over, you could choose whatever race you wanted to choose, it would be black. I would be a black woman every time. And that's so funny because I've been looking for a billionaire. Ben, we know you married, but do you have any cousins, brothers, uncles, nephews? He ate with that. Black wives are for grown-ups.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck 'em.
Which one of you black men in that damn chat is mad at another race for speaking highly of black women? Who is it? Show yourselves. This woman, she says, so billionaires prefer black women. They are loyal and guard your interests. Black wives are for grown-ups. Lord have mercy. Loyal and guard. That literally sounds like he's describing a dog. Billionaire white man Ben Horowitz said, and they're quoting it. They're happy about it. They say crazy. Look at her caption. Billionaire Ben Horowitz says billionaires prefer black women. So she stitched this with herself wearing one of her nice little dresses, trying to go out there and get her a pasta lobster or whatever they call it, right? You know, hanging out in high-end hotels to look for a white man, I guess. Black men's response to the black wife effect and Ben Horowitz's black wives are for adults quote. Yo, that was us. We was bad. Black women are up 1 billion. Billionaires prefer black women. They are loyal and guard your interests. Why are y'all happy about this? And this is under the video. Look, they was going off on us, y'all. Said, said broke black men who don't date black women are upset that a wealthy white man said black wives are for billionaires. Look at this. I wish white men loved us black women as much as we love them. Oh my God.
Women, they are loyal and guard your interests. Black wives are for grown-ups. Except he ain't say that shit. He has confirmed via the Twitter, I never said that. I never even spoke to the woman who originally posted it. I sent her a cease and desist, but well, like that part. I love my wife, but I don't talk like that about groups of people. Yikes. His tweet was so timely because I was actually working on a post where I was trying to figure out the original source of the quote and how this post fooled so many people. Because how would y'all let a post like this fool y'all into thinking this was a real quote? Because y'all know y'all can hit Google and just Google things and find where the original source is. You would have found out that this is bullshit. But the best part about this is, like, he wasn't even a billionaire when he married her.
Listen to this. So black women are under the impression, they're under the impression that these billionaire white men who like black women are finding black women once they're billionaires, right? Like they already did the work. They're living this lavish life. And then they come pluck this black woman off the single tree and they marry her. That's what they think. But we've been talking about this in these spaces for a while now. It's like our, black women don't like to be there at the start of the game. They just want to be there at the finish line. That's what black women are doing. And I think Dr. Umar just told black women that as well when he was referring to the NFL draft.
They've been married for like 30 something years. He was a bartender. She worked the night shift somewhere.
He was a bartender. She worked the night shift. Here we go.
They met on a blind date. Regular people shit. He didn't choose her because she was a strong, black, loyal woman that he needed by his side because he was a billionaire. He chose her because he was in love with her. Because he loves her, the person, not her, the black woman. We have to stop with all these weird ass tropes that we are assigning to people's race. It is getting crazy. Their relationship is the result of two people who had chemistry and who had shared values and shared vision and partnership. Many of y'all have to admit that the reason you struggle in your relationships is because you're not looking for partnership. You're looking for someone to solve all your problems. Sorry, it's the truth.
I mean, she just hit everything, the nail on the head. I mean, it wasn't, like I said, man, it wasn't like he just found her and, was like, oh, I'm a billionaire. Now I want to marry you. Like, no, but we're not done. Of course, we're not done, man. I go further than I'm supposed to. He said, I never said that. I never even spoke to the woman who originally posted it. I sent her a cease and desist, but I love my wife, but I don't talk like that about groups of people. So this is the woman that supposedly wrote the article. Somebody tagged her. She said, why is my name in this? I don't remember writing the article, but I do recall some years ago being attacked by a mob of angry black men, of course, blame Jermaine, about that title, which was happening to me back then for speaking up on black women's treatment. I was accused of writing and saying so much that I did not write or say. So I guess she's saying, to attempt to deflect from this, she is basically saying that black men attacked her for some articles that she wrote about black men. The overarching point is that the woman who supposedly read or wrote the article said that she didn't say that. And also the man who supposedly said it, Ben Horowitz, he didn't say that. So it was made up by either this woman or another black woman, allegedly, right? Either way, somebody lied to black women and they ran out there with this narrative that black or billionaires, white billionaires, were choosing black women. But I'm going to put things into perspective for you guys. Hold on. I got that. That's him. This another. Oh, this was funny. I just put this in there for shits and gigs. He said, I knew black women were desperate for the white man's validation, but I didn't think they'd get to the point of making up fake quotes. And I've been showing you guys all the fake information for a while now. So, I mean, it's not surprising to me, and it shouldn't be surprising to you all in the chat because you've seen me debunk multiple things. And that's why I made the live stream saying we don't trust y'all because y'all will believe anything. This man said, Lord, the divestors taking more L's than a subway station. Jesus. Oh, my God. Lord have mercy. Let me get out of here. Make sure I got this right. We're not done. I'm going to stop there. I still got some more. We got some education to do because I know you guys are wondering, well, if the quote is fake, then it has to be true that all these white billionaires are marrying black women, right? So let's go ahead and deep dive into that in a second. Y'all know me. I got to be the asshole to go the go further than expected. Let's just say that much. So you guys remember any of this? Remember we was having our money conversation and then we was highlighting all the billionaires and so on and so forth. According to Forbes 2024 list, there are 2,781 billionaires in the world. The United States has a record 813 billionaires, the most of any country. And then according to Forbes, there are 16 black billionaires in the world in 2024, making up less than 1% of the world's nearly 3,000 billionaires. Of those 16, only 2 are women and 10 are Americans. Did y'all know that Afrotech actually did an article about black women married to the world's billionaires of 2021? How convenient for this conversation. Did you know that there are black billionaire wives? That's right. These black women are married to some of the richest men in the world. Interestingly, too, these black women aren't just married to black billionaires. Some are married to white ones. Woo! Woo-dee-doo! Whoopity-doo!
This thing they call love is gonna make you cry. I hate you.
She said some are married to white ones. Oh, shoot. They done moved up. Okay. Well, it ain't good enough to just be married to a black billionaire. Oh, when you get married to a white billionaire, you get extra points. Okay. Only a small handful, less than 1% of the billionaires on the list are black. But what about their partners? TT Joyce A. And here's their picture. Thelma Stewart, the wife of David Stewart. Stewart's wife, Thelma, has stood by him through thick and thin. They've been married. Why she had to put that in there? Like they just struck. That's a damn shame. They've been married for more than 40 years, and Thelma is involved in many philanthropic efforts. She look black? Is that a black woman? Y'all let me know. Is she black? We good? She passed the test? Is she too light-skinned? I don't know. Precious, the wife of Patrice Motsepe, and this is his wife. Now, what do we have here? Beyonce, the wife of Jay-Z. There you go. There we go. We good. But Beyonce may be too light-skinned. I don't know. But they like Beyonce. So, I mean, it evens out, I guess. So, as long as she keep putting out them hits. So, uh-oh. George Lucas and his wife, Melody Hobson Lucas. My man. Got him a beautiful black woman. Just graceful and all her white. That's the guy. Y'all know who George Lucas is. Movies. My God. Look at that. So, black women. There you prop them up. Yeah, that gets a thumbs up, right? George Lucas, black women, there you go. Okay. That's where their list ended, but I took it a step further to remind y'all that Magic Johnson is a billionaire as well. And you know who Magic is married to? Cookie. Y'all know Cookie? LeBron. I mentioned him earlier, right? And y'all know who he married to. We just mentioned her, Savannah James. They look happy. Beautiful couple, right? So, once again, let me see them thumbs up or thumbs down. We good? LeBron and Savannah, we good? They thumbs up, or is it like this? But they like Savannah, so it's got to be up. But we did find something out. There is a particular race of men who are billionaires that do value black women, and they do marry black women when they're billionaires. It's one particular group that tends to marry black women at the highest rate out of all the ones that we, found. Look like black men and African men. So I guess, the tweet should have read like when black men are billionaires, they tend to marry black women, right? Nigerians, African-American men. Yeah, they tend to marry black women. How interesting is that? And it's not even anything that we should be celebrating like, oh, black men do marry black women when they're billionaires. Like, bro, that's what normally happens. Because I can promise you this, for the rest of the 2,800, 2,700 billionaires, they tend to marry within their race. It is what it is, man. But for some odd reason, the black community, I guess we don't see that. So